So if you're driving and you feel your steering wheel shaking like this, just about every time the wheel rotates, it's a rhythmic thing. And as you speed up, it speeds up, it gets faster. There's a good chance that it's actually in your wheels. And in this video, I'll explain what that could be. You put your hand on the tie rod right here and you have somebody shake the wheel, then you'll feel the tie rod shaking and you'll definitely know that there's something wrong. So then once you have somebody shaking the wheel, and if you feel that tie rod shaking, then you know that's your problem. But in our case, that was not the problem. So if you move your back wheels to the front and then the problem goes away, then you know you have something actually in the wheel itself. So when we took the wheel off to move it to the back, we definitely did not need to move it to the back. You can see we have some serious problems here. This is very worn, much past what it ever should be worn. So these bands here, you can see they've snapped just from being worn away. And what that's done is it's actually moved the bands, which has totally offset the entire wheel and made the entire wheel off balance. On the other side, on the other wheel, you can see it's definitely worn down pretty low here, but it hasn't snapped the bands yet and it hasn't totally worn through. So when we put our winter tires on, it's a whole new wheel that totally went away. It's totally gone, and now we know what the problem was. So if you're getting that shake in your steering wheel, there's those few things you want to check. You want to feel those tie rods, see if they feel tight. Check the wheel bearings, you could check those. If everything feels tight, just go through the process of elimination and even go through, maybe check your wheels and just figure out what that problem is. So if your tires aren't as bad as ours, then you could rotate them to the back and see if the problem goes away and see if your wheels are actually the problem. But in our case, these wheels were really bad and those tires needed replaced.